when you look at your team offensively for a couple of years, besides the Duke's Mayo Bowl, it's been ugly. And the play calling, which everybody can see, hasn't been good. And I go back to champ era, and it's been the offense. It was the offense. Defense has been pretty good, but the offense. What's happening? And I look at all of these college football. Watch games from 9 a.m. Well, the ESPN's college game day through 2, 3 in the morning of college football every week. I see all these teams. And I see teams that don't have the talent or skill sets that South Carolina have, and they have a very awesome offense. They move the ball. Man, they're improvising. They're doing things. It's amazing to me. And then I look at South Carolina and I go, why can't this offense be better? And I know the play calling isn't good. So I'm just saying, Tim, that every fan, every person that knows the game, you are what you put on tape. You are what the tape and the score says you are. We can try to make excuses. We can try to say this, that, and the third, or we were thinking this, and it hasn't been good consistently. I get 1 or 2 games. I'm saying consistently. And that is my most frustrating point with the team, because I know these kids are better. I know we have a lot of talent, man. I've seen it with my own eyes. But unfortunately, it's not being showcased. Now, a lot of it, too, is the offensive line. The play hasn't been good. Spencer Rattler's forcing things. He's not comfortable in the pocket. He's moving. That's part of it. But the other part is the offensive play calling. And it has to change. And we've seen it with the Carry-On Joint at quarterback. Now you got a Sunday guy, Sunday arm, and it's not better. I mean, everybody was hoping Spencer Rattler would come in here, a guy that was thought of as a Heisman guy before he got replaced by Caleb Williams. He come to South Carolina, and you're getting the same results. So you're changing the players. You're changing some other things, but you're getting the same results. It's pretty obvious. It's pretty glaring. And so my thing is, I don't want to be that forthcoming and say, hey, you need to fire a guy. Listen, but something needs to change, man. I mean, I just pray and hope Shane could evaluate and go, friend, whatever. But man, this offense needs to be more innovative. It needs that sharp number 2 pencil. You got to be able to get the ball to the players in the players' hands. Tim, look at what Georgia did. Their best players are their tight ends, right? Brock Bowers, the other 2 guys, even Oscar Depp, who they had signs I saw on Twitter on 5 points. We want Oscar. They ain't get him. He went to Georgia. Even he got a touchdown. Freshman. I mean, they highlighted their strength. What do they do with Brock Bowers? Brock Bowers is not as talented as Jaheim Bell. He isn't. Jaheim Bell has more talent. He's faster, probably bigger, more athletic. He's more talented than Brock Bowers. This was frustrating. And we do it one time. No, not running the ball out the backfield, but they move him around. Same position. You tied in. I talk about it all the time. This guy can outplay corners. He's shown that 5-star. He's shown it last year in North Carolina. He run past them. Why aren't we highlighting this guy more? Their coach put their player in positions to win. We did it one time. And we got other players. This is what Georgia did. That's what they did. It wasn't that hard. Oh, we're getting the red zone. I'm gonna go trips to the field, and I'm gonna put Brock Bowers as a wide receiver to the boundary, and everybody knows football to say, hey, They're going to throw a fade. They're going to throw a fade, corner fade. Because I'm going to say my guy is better than your guy, and you got to prove that you can stop it. Now, the coverage was pretty daggum good. Guess what? That great player still made a great play. That's just what I've been saying. You have to highlight your players. College systems are ran totally different than NFL systems. And I think Satterfield has an NFL mindset. And the NFL mindset will say, okay, this is what we do. We got to go out, play, and out execute, knock them, blah, 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 and make plays. These are NFL guys, best in the world. College says, I got good athletes. I may not have so many good on the defensive side, and I have to exploit. And I got to get innovative. And I got to use trickeration. I got to use this, that, and the third to win games. And to me, he doesn't have that college, Kendall Browse, that mindset of being really innovative, being a thinker out the box. This is what South Carolina needs to be. They don't have all the pieces. They don't have the offensive line play right now. So you got to get in that number 2 pencil mindset and draw plays up to highlight your best players and get the ball out of Spencer Rattler's hands and put the pressure on the defense to think and make adjustments. And we just don't do that. I'm sorry for this rant, but this is what I see. And I have to be honest. It's frustrating because I know that these kids and the players that they have are better than what's been showcased.